Using the tab journal. If you're used to using the new journal in the patient's records, I'd recommend that you now use the tab journal. If this isn't an option for you, I'd recommend that at an administration level, you ask someone good to go to Setup, Users and Policy, Organization Preferences, and Tree Configuration. Set up your tree configuration to include the tab journal. On the tab journal, you'll see that it's split into separate tabs, including local data, GP data, community, urgent care, everything, and other. Now this is really important because as community services and out of hours uses System 1 now, it ensures that you just see the information that you want to see and don't see lots of other information that possibly gets in your way and can frustrate you. So on the local data here, if you right click and amend the tab, you can see that it's been set up automatically to purely show events that are recorded here. Similarly, if you click across the GP data and amend tab, you can see that the events recorded will only show events recorded at GP practices. Now this is important because your patient may have come from a neighbouring GP practice, and therefore you'll be able to see the information that's been recorded on here. So this GP data tab is the one that I'd recommend you use for viewing the patient's records. You can obviously flip across into community and urgent care too if you want. You can also add additional filters and tabs too. So you can see I've created one called Me Only. So if you look at this, I've just clicked at the bottom, events recorded just by myself. And this is quite useful if you just want to see your entries. The second setup that you want to do for your tab journal is to get your filter correct. Now at the moment, you can see that I've used a couple of templates, and at the bottom here you can see lots of green entry, which is the read codes that are behind the templates. This can often fill up your screen and again make reviewing the patient's record tricky. To add the filter, at the top here on the pen icon, click Manage Filters, click on New Filter, and I'm going to untick a couple of things. For example, repeat medication, repeat template, read code entries from templates. That's really important you untick that one. I'm going to untick deleted entries, blank entries. These are the ones that I think are essential to untick, but you may well want to untick a couple more. You can have a little play with this and see what suits you best. Then click OK. It'll ask me to put my name in, Rob, and I'm just going to click OK to that. And you'll see the drop down menu here, I've now got the option of choosing Rob, and you'll see straight away all that green governs the bottom has been taken away, which just makes reviewing the notes easier. So just to summarise, on the left, rather than using New Journal, use Tab Journal, and I'd recommend you use the GP Data tab, and then set your filter up so the following things are ticked and the following things are unticked, but do have a play around with this and change this as you want. Many thanks.